when he wants. And guys, it's paid off for him. I'd be making sure I didn't get on the bad side of Stone Cold. Man, he don't look too happy right now.
I talked to Stone Cold backstage earlier today. He despises you, Saxton.
Is that true?
You know what? Why don't you guys call this one? I'm going to go back and throw some Steve Weisers on ice so that when Austin's done, we can celebrate proper.
Can you grab me a water when you're back there? He's here!
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
What an entrance.
Intoxicating, mesmerizing. A megastar destined for the stratosphere in sports entertainment.
Yeah, known for his combination of ruthlessness and unbridled. Buoyancy.
Anything you can do, the Velveteen Dream can do better.
The real deal. This kid's got it all.
The WWE Universe intoxicated by the Dream.
How can you not be? So charismatic. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to take my eyes off him. It's Dream time! What's he doing now? Byron, anything he wants, he's the Velveteen Dream. Corey, I think he wants you to go talk to him. Effectively using the knee.
It takes a lot of guts to sign a contract to face Steve Austin. It's like voluntarily signing up to participate in a shootout in the days of the Wild West with the town's top gunslinger.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Oh. Down with a neck breaker.
What a punch! What a stomp! Good grief!
Oh, right to the heart.
He's starting to stagger a bit. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him. Belly to belly. Big elbow.
As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
He's not looking good here. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
Man. If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned. For me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you. And he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said, "Dream Over." And that night, he was incoming from Austin. Stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
And a pin attempt. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
How'd he do that?
High-risk maneuver incoming from Austin.
Look out! Oh, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's got the shoulders down. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Not quite.
Beautiful technique. He goes for the cover.
And he kicks out.
Wow, I thought this was over. Stone Cold with that Texas charm on full display. This might be it. Oh, my.
Oh, right to the heart. Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
But there's one matchup that keeps the pen that writes the pages of history flowing from edge to edge. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19 represented the third time an Austin versus Rock battle main evented a WrestleMania. If time has taught us anything, it's that the Texas Rattlesnake despises rules. Anyone named McMahon and Brahma Bulls.
Steve Austin and The Rock were rivals from the moment they crossed paths. These men battled for the WWE Intercontinental Championship and the richest prize in our business, the WWE title. The level of animosity rose between them even more when it was time to enter battle at WrestleMania.
Just think of what it means to headline a WrestleMania. Then talk about doing it again with the same opponent. Now think of doing it for a third time with that opponent. WrestleMania 19 was the place where, once again, Austin and The Rock made history.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
Here he goes.
Stunner!
Stone Cold has the shoulders down early. And a kick out at 2. He's still in this. Powerbomb. And he got a near fall out of it.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Shot block.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Oh, look at this.
Back in from the floor.
Going for the big one. Death Valley bomb. Going for broke.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Guys, at the risk of sounding like an amateur psychologist, it seems pretty clear that Velveteen Dream absolutely thrives on attention.
Nah, don't worry. You just sound like an amateur commentator.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Dream just barely got out of the way. And Steve Austin too quick that time. Ooh.
We're going to agree with Byron's take. And here's Jason Jones.
Stunner!
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The shoulders are down for 3, and this one's in the books.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And the beauty of this Falls Count Anywhere match means we might just have the deciding fall take place right here in front of us.
No one has been as dominant in that ring as Goldberg. His WCW streak was legendary, but he can still defeat any competitor in a matter of seconds.
Oh, Goldberg became WCW champion in 1998 and WWE Universal champion in 2017. No matter what the decade, Goldberg gets it done.
Clothesline! R-Truth is starting to look a little uneasy.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
Ring rattling!
You've got to believe this one's over.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Caught him with a big boot!
On the mark.
Scoop slam!
Out of the slam.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Jaw-shattering boot. Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Here comes our Beastbuster! Look at this. This could do it.
Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what impact.
I don't know if there's another superstar in WWE who loves entertaining more than R-Truth.
Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the jackhammer.
He's got him covered.
Goldberg wins. Goldberg wins.
These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
And Cole, I will be shocked if we don't see this one spill out to the arena floor sooner rather than later.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match. Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Incredible impact.
Woo-wee. He's starting to stumble here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Hey, you're going to get hurt in a match like this. That's just the way it is. There's really no way around it.
On the mark.
Woo-wee.
Drop kick.
Oh, nasty impact. Hooked up.
Delivering the shin breaker.
Oh, the cover. Ref found a 2 count.
Too early for that.
And here's Jericho trying to work some Jedi mind tricks.
Goes down hard. Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a falls count anywhere match, anything goes.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage. What a cagey maneuver.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
He's got it! Walls of Jericho! Locked in! That should do it. Oh, he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, boy.
Ooh, sidewalk slam.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
The owner of literally dozens of championships, there is nothing Chris Jericho hasn't done here in WWE. To put it bluntly,
he's going for the pin. Digging deep for a kick out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Thunderous slam. Hard to argue Byron's assessment of Jericho's legendary legacy, Corey. Here's a guy who is not only a Grand Slam champion, he's also held the Intercontinental Championship an unparalleled 9 times.
And a WrestleMania main eventer, Cole. A lot of people could say they've closed the biggest show in all of live.
His shoulders are down. And he got a near fall out of it.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Guys, wow, I thought he was a goner.
When this guy's on, look out. Jericho is struggling a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
If his spinning sidewalk slam with authority.
Can he finish him off here?
He thinks he has it. 1. And Chris Jericho avoids the early pin.
So resourceful.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
harsh impact.
Oh, what impact! Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest, here comes...
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Pinning predicament. The pinfall and the victory.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here is your winner, Chris Jericho.
What's this all about?
I don't know, but it's not good, I can tell you that.
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
What's this? What a driver.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Going for it. Trying to step through.
All on their... There it is. It's locked in.
The walls.
Can he finish the job?
Those eyes are telling a painful story right now. Stitched in.
The Lion Tamer, look at the angle of the body.
Incredible.
Man, Chris Jericho is just relentless.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Woo-wee. You gotta believe this one's over.
Beautiful technique.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Big time slam. Vicious.
Oh, what incredible. He's got the shoulders down.
Digging deep for a kick out.
We're going to take more than that. Uh-oh. Softening them up with some jabs. Vicious knee.
Brutus Beefcake may have it.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Beefcake better not let his showboating get in the way of his performance.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere. Oh boy, he is rolling.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
Oh, uppercut! Man.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Bartel, too quick.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Elbow drop.
As Byron mentioned, anything.
He might have it. Say goodnight. Sleeper time.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
When it comes to... Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Clothesline.
And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
There's a pin now. And he got a near fall out of it.
Not yet.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the W.
He goes for the cover.
Yes! Takes it!
We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights showed very well. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort, technical proficiency, or result here.
Here is your winner, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done. Elbow finds its mark.
Nailed it. Big-time atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
This is now Bam Bam Bigelow on the defensive.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Oh, man, incredible impact. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Bam Bam Bigelow getting put to the test here.
You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
He has to remember that falls count anywhere in this match. And given his condition right now, he may fall victim to that sooner than later.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Dusty Rhodes first made a name for himself alongside Dick Murdoch as the Texas Outlaws. But it was in Florida in
I had a feeling this might happen.
He's calling for it. Here we go.
This might be it. Oh, my. But he's got to capitalize now.
There it is. Now the question is that enough for the win? Dusty Rhodes came to New York in 1977 and had epic battles with superstar Billy Graham in front of record-breaking crowds at Madison Square Garden. In the 80s, it was all about the American Dream's clashes with Ric Flair and the legendary Four Horsemen.
Dusty was a decorated champion, winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, United States, TV, and Tag Team crowns. Rhodes returned to WWE in 1989 and battled the
American Dream. Boom! Bionic elbow.
Bigelow is out.
He's got the shoulders down. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Avoids trouble there.
Harsh impact. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Dusty Rhodes showing signs of fatigue.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
And knowing him the way I do, I'm willing to bet he thought he was going to get through this match unscathed. But that obviously is not the case here.
Nailed it. Oh, no. Inverted atomic drop. Up and down. This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Long distance drop. As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy couple of jabs. And follow it up with a big...
I like the combination punch. Here's his moment, Michael. I couldn't be more impressed by that combination, Michael.
Uh-oh, Byron, you feel the bionic elbow from the Dream.
And punic if you will. Game. Bam Bam Bigelow made a huge statement during his first tenure with WWE.
Whether you like it or not. Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
For more than 25 years, Chris Jericho has been known to pull out all the stops against an opponent. That will be just the beginning for Y2J here tonight.
And Cole, I will be shocked if we don't see this one spill out to the arena floor sooner rather than later.
The constant reinvention of Chris Jericho has been what's kept him one of WWE's most enduring superstars.
Look, I get it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to kiss up to Y2J, Saxton. But the fact is, your name's on the list of Jericho in permanent ink.
I thought it was just a rumor.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Ooh! Jericho struggling a bit. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match like this, and it's starting to show.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity as being a superhero for his son. You gotta believe this one's over.
Chris Jericho finds himself in a tough spot.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
Right to the back. Here's the cover.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Oh, what a slam.
Things have gone from bad to worse for Chris Jericho.
Hold on, we got a development ringside.
This seems like trouble.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a falls count anywhere match, anything goes.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg down with the jackhammer. Just when you thought he had nothing left. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
Super kick!
The stop in the leg. Just nasty.
It was surreal to see Goldberg back in WWE. The energy and intensity that followed him his entire career returned to Monday Night Raw, and it brought him to Fastlane against Universal Champion Kevin Owens.
Goldberg was an uncaged animal during his return to WWE, but Kevin Owens displayed his mastery of mind games, making Goldberg wait until spear, jackhammer, new champion.
There's no stopping this 6'4", 285-pounder. He's a powerhouse of the likes we've never seen before, and very well may never see again.
I want to revisit Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. It is absurd that KO had to defend his Universal Championship against Goldberg. Owens didn't have the proper time to prepare, and Goldberg didn't climb the ranks in order to properly earn a title shot.
Well, then you'll love this, Corey. Goldberg is the only superstar to be crowned WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the WWE Universal Champion. While Chris Jericho's father played in the NHL, Y2J's love outside WWE is music. For years, Chris Jericho's been the frontman for the heavy metal band Fozzy. The band has toured the world and released 7 albums since the year 2000. Y2J also has one of the most popular podcasts on the internet, aptly named talk is Jericho.
Of all the things Chris Jericho does outside of the world of sports entertainment, the lead singer for Fozzy and the host of the smash hit Talk is Jericho podcast is also a graduate of the famous Groundling sketch comedy troupe in Los Angeles, California.
And let's not forget, Cole, that Y2J is a New York Times best-selling author. Chris Jericho could probably put the skates on right now and be signed to an NHL contract if he really wanted to. Chris Jericho's that impressive as a Renaissance man, an athlete, and a human being.
Corey, Chris Jericho simply oozes talent. So much so, in fact, that the man is a rock star both in and out of the ring.
And for the avoidance of doubt, ladies and gentlemen, Cole means that literally. Not only is Y2J the man in the ring, but he also is the front man for his own heavy metal band.
As Corey mentioned, when Jericho is not competing at WWE events, there's a good chance he's touring with his band. Given how dedicated he is to both, I would say Y2J is one of the busiest guys in all of sports entertainment.
Hey, you don't become the Ayatollah. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
What's he doing? Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
And he's heading back in. Boom!
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy... He may get the 3 count right here!
I think so!
And Goldberg easily avoids the pinfall.
Yeah, you didn't actually think that was going to work, did you? Not yet.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way.
Real quick, in case...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Jericho double leg.
Looking for the walls of Jericho, trying to roll him on his belly.
He's got it. Walls of Jericho locked in.
But can he follow up here? This is Jericho's chance. Slam down hard. Axe handle finds the mark.
Belly to belly. Vicious. Shoulders on the mat. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
Y2J is not giving up his title of being the best in the world.
What a slam. Cover here. And he got a near fall out of it.
Nope. The Ayatollah of rock and roll up, that's not going to do it. Beautiful technique.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Got the shoulders down. And a near fall.
Wow, even now, under those circumstances, Chris Jericho digs deep to power out.
Now back to the ring.
What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Boom, what impact! Ooh, what impact!
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way.
Comes up big with the reversal. Oh, what a backbreaker. Man, just ugly impact.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
This could do it!
When Goldberg powers out like that, it's tough to not believe the hype. Wow, that was impressive.
It'll take more than that.
And what a reversal from Goldberg.
And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Boom!
Beautiful technique. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Impactful slam! Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
And it's reversed. What a clothesline! Ouch!
There's no stopping this 6'4", 285-pounder. He's a powerhouse of the likes we've never seen before, and very well may never see again.
Some WWE fans wouldn't agree, but this is just too much showboating from Goldberg here. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He can turn it on in a hurry.
Coming schoolboy. The schoolboy could do it. 2. Oh, somehow.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed. Oh.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Oklahoma slam. Belly to belly.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Come on, Goldberg. Stop playing to the crowd and start attacking.
With a big boot.
On the mark. Harsh impact.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, right to the side of the face. Incredible impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
With a big boot.
On the mark. Boom.
Super kick. Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
Big time takedown right there.
This might just be it for him, Michael.
Oh, what impact.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Ooh, right to the face.
Slam down hard.
Scoop slam.
Goldberg is looking golden, right?
He can end it here. 1, 2. This one's not over yet.
Y2J is not giving up his title of being the best in the world.
For the pin and the win. Yes. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, right to the gut. What a boot.
Suplex.
Can you guys believe the power? We've got to cover. 2.
How does he keep doing this? Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Slam. That should do it right there. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
And I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see the jackhammer. That's a...
He may get the 3 count right there. He's got him covered.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Belly to belly.
Vicious.
Thunderous slam.
We got to cover. 1, 2, 3.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
And this one is in the books for Goldberg.
Well, it looks like scarves and bedazzled trunks didn't do anything.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
Nailed it.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Suplex.
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Oh, looking for the pump handle. Fall away slam.
Wow, what distance.
Better watch out. Goldberg is fired up now. And we're underway. Wow. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Oh, atomic drop! Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Drop. Piercing. Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof. Dusty Rhodes with some reason for concern. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Hey, you're going to get yourself disqualified. This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh, what a jawbreaker. Elbow
drop. Now it's Dusty in defense mode. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum
And a pin attempt.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Oh, uppercut. Man. Oh, leg sweep. Nicely done.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally... Uh-oh, say goodnight. The Barber has the sleeper locked in.
This one is over.
Oh, clothesline. What a stomp.
Good grief.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules. Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Got their opponent.
Ooh, what impact. Just when it was thought the battles between the American Dream Dusty Rhodes and the Nature Boy Ric Flair reached its apex, the summer of 1987 saw the two men and their respective teams clash in two rings that were side by side and enclosed in steel. It was called the Match Beyond. It was War Games.
Running hip attack. What impact.
Dusty Rhodes and his team went to war with Ric Flair and his legendary group, the Four Horsemen. There had never been anything like War Games before. There hasn't been anything like War Games since.
And it's fitting that a match type that was so brutal, so dangerous, and so terrifying was created to hold a rivalry like Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair. Check out those matches on the WWE Network. They are brutal.
Uppercut. Man.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
The American Dream electrifies audiences like no other figure in sports entertainment. Dusty Rhodes is the bull of the woods, and like he says, the Dream was the men of the hour, too sweet to be sour.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems. His energy is great, but it remains to be seen how good his stamina is.
WWE Hall of Famer Gordon Soley used to say, when you're standing face-to-face with the American Dream, it's the moment of truth. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Dusty Rhodes epitomizes the American Dream. Rhodes' 265 pounds of blue-eyed soul captivates crowds from Florida to North Carolina to New York City and LA to Tokyo, Japan, and everywhere in between.
Beautiful technique. When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Not today. Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
American Dream. Boom! Bionic elbow.
To think, I almost wrote him off, but
Got the shoulders down. 2, 3.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
He ain't messing around. Oh, I can't believe this.
these guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money.
Winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
What a matchup that was. Truly incredible. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And the beauty of this Falls Count Anywhere match means we might just have the deciding fall take place right here in front of us.
Got the full Nelson.
Boom, what impact. Man, what a slam.
Boom.
Super kick. Oh, nasty impact. I think Dusty Rhodes is showing signs of fatigue.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
Big slam. What a really great swinging neck breaker. Nailed it. Dusty Rhodes in a bit of trouble here.
If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
Goldberg, his shoulders are down. And an early kick out in this unusual matchup.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways,
Many people know that the American Dream Dusty Rhodes grew up in Texas and was the son of a plumber. What many don't know is that before Rhodes was known in sports entertainment, he played professional football and put on the pads for the AFL's Boston Patriots and the Continental Football League's Hartford Charter Oaks.
Setting him. Oh, a shin breaker.
Try walking after that one.
When you see Dusty in the ring and watch a man of his size move with the quickness that he does, and then hear of his days playing pro football, it all makes sense. In the end, the Dream chose sports entertainment over a career on the gridiron.
Any way you look at it, Michael, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, is a phenomenal athlete and once-in-a-lifetime WWE superstar. I'm sure Dusty would have been a Hall of Famer on the field if he'd chosen to stay with football.
Harsh impact. And guys, we're seeing Dusty Rhodes in a tough situation.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, Byron, you feel the bionic elbow from the Dream.
And punic if you will.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Very nice.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Breaking the rules. Looks like Goldberg is starting to fade.
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with.
Reverses that one.
Your favorite call.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Look, you gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, man, this has been a nightmare for the American Dream. Goldberg is looking golden right now.
And the slam. Shoulders down, this could be it. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow. Escapes trouble there. What a strike.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Watch out, Bulldog. Delivered with force.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oh, that hurt to the chest. Just punched him right in the mouth. Goldberg absolutely exhausted right now.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
Let's not write him off yet. Remember, his opponent isn't necessarily whistling Dixie either.
Scoop slam. There's got to be some point in the match. He's going for the pin.
And Goldberg forces his way out.
What a match.
Like the man himself says, it's time to get funky like a monkey.
We'll see if Dusty Rhodes' mind games take root here. Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Oh, leg sweep.
Nicely done.
You gotta believe this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Couple of jabs. Following up with a big, incredible combo. If that doesn't end it,
he's got him covered. 2. Oh, that was a close call.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
He's playing with him now. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
The jackhammer. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
And he got a near fall out of it.
It could take more than that.
Buster! Here's the cover. 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
I'm having a hard time believing that one. This could be the beginning of the end.
Goldberg jackhammer.
That should do it right there. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg wins. Goldberg wins. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel because he was on fire in this one.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, Goldberg.
It's a win here tonight for Goldberg.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
What a spectacular championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.